Hey all you Let's Play fans, Baltus MC bringing you more Metroid Prime 3 Corruption. So in the last video we finally managed to acquire the hazard shield for our suit, allowing us to freely traverse the acid rain on the pirate homeworld. Unfortunately, as we are making our way to the Leviathan Seed here though, our path got cut off, meaning we now need to find a way to access it again, as well as find a way to disable the barrier control unit surrounding the pirate base, so that the Federation can begin their assault. Sounds like a lot, doesn't it? Well, not to worry, we'll get it taken care of. Just gotta do things one at a time, and we're gonna start things off by exploring this brand new area back here. So let's go ahead and see what we got beyond this door. Ah, look at that, we have space pirates back here. I never would have seen that coming. Alright, so just gotta blast that guy, and once we do, we're going to have 3 more that are going to show up. So we have that assault trooper and 2 commandos. Let's go ahead and take care of you real quick. Same with you, buddy. Ooh, man, that looked painful. Alright, now with them dealt with, let's just go ahead and destroy these phazon canisters here in the center of the room. Because, yeah, look at that. You can actually get quite a few drops out of those things. And just because of that, we're back up to full again. Very nice. Alright, so now let's just head on back here. And as you can see, we got a panel back here that we can interact with. Let's go ahead and see what's up with this thing. Ah, interesting. We actually summoned forth a giant drill, and it looks like we can destroy a couple of walls here with it. Yeah, let's go ahead and start off with the right one here. Ooh, very nice. We uncovered a missile expansion that, for some reason, didn't get destroyed by that giant drill. Man, those are some strong missiles then. Alright, let's go ahead and interact with this panel one last time, and we'll destroy this left wall now. Alright, and there we go. We have made ourselves a half-pipe that we can use to access that doorway over there. But before we do that, let's head on over this way, and we'll grab that missile expansion that we unearthed. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so now with that in our possession, let's just go ahead and use this half-pipe now. We'll make our way up here to this platform. Alright, beautiful. Okay, now once we come in here, we're going to have this doorway that's going to block us. All we need to do is just pull it off its hinges with our grapple lasso. And we're immediately going to get assaulted by some crawl tanks here. Yeah, they're just going to instantly go into hyper mode as well, so you might as well just go into hyper mode yourself to take care of them. Okay, so we have this lift here that's broken, and we need to access these 2 spinners on the side of the room to manually override it to fix it. So let's just go ahead and use this spider ball track. And we'll start off going to the left over here. You can do them in any order you like. Alright, let's go ahead and use this spinner now. Now I'll drop it down a little bit. So now we just need to not vomit from moving the camera around. Just need to head back on up this way. We'll use this other spinner over here. Alright, and there we go! Ah! I love how it just spits you out like that, all the way down to the bottom of this thing. It's like, man, it's a good thing I have this suit on, or else that would suck. Okay, now once we're down here, we got this thing over here on the wall that we can scan. This is Space Pirate Lore Entry Vanguard.
The time has come. Our leader commands. We go to war at last. 3 worlds will be attacked, each important to the Federation. We shall destroy the spy base at Elysia, the fuel production of Brio, and the naval station at Norian. Each of those wretched worlds become as phase, each a foothold into the territory of the hated Federation. From those worlds our vanguard will go forth. At long last, our enemies will be humbled, then enslaved. 3 Phazon seeds will be sent, and an armada will accompany each of them. Dark Samus herself will lead the attack on Norian. Victory is ours for the taking.
Yeah, well, you sent both Dark Samus and Ridley to Norian, and you still lost. You're a couple of losers. Alright, now once we come in here, yeah, we're going to have this guy that's going to start shooting at us. Let's go ahead and give him a quick scan. This is a Phazon Harvester drone. Now, the important thing about this guy is we actually can't destroy him. The only thing that we can do is if we shoot at his weapon, we can temporarily disable it. So the best way of dealing with this guy is to just run. Oh, damn it. And not fall into pits. That would also be recommended. Yeah, just go ahead and get a third extra jump in there with our screw attack. And as long as you just keep moving, and sometimes jumping around, he can't actually hit you, because his targeting system kind of sucks. Yeah, there we go. So you just want to keep on the move. Alright, and there we are. Now once we come in here, we're going to have some Jolly Roger drones to take care of. And yeah, don't jump into this beam here, because that'll actually damage you quite a bit. Just want to wait until it dissipates. That way you can make your way across safely. Alright, let's go ahead and take care of these drones real quick. Alright, same deal with this laser. Just wait for it to go away. That way we can jump up here. Now before we go through that door though, we actually want to turn around and jump over to this platform. Yeah, look at that, we got another thing over here that we can scan. We got ourselves Space Pirate Lore Entry, Victory, and Loss.
Today is a day of celebration and woe. Our forces have taken planet Brio, leaving the Federation outpost there in cinders. Though we missed their spy base at Elysia, the planet itself was struck with a Phazon seed. But Norian was a failure, all thanks to the accursed hunter, Samus Aran. All is not lost, however. Our great leader defeated Aran and her mongrel allies in battle. If they aren't dead, they soon wish they were. Each of them bears her mark of corruption. Soon they, like we disciples, will bow to her will.
Ah, there we go. So yeah, we've actually been corrupted by Dark Samus. And it's only going to be a matter of time before we get fully corrupted, too. So we have to be a little bit wary on that. Hopefully we can find a way to take care of this corruption. And hey, look at that! I want it, but we can't get to it right now, unfortunately. It's behind this glass. So let's just get moving on here. Let's see, we got a doorway that we can't access. And we got another doorway that we can't access. So it looks like we just have this lift here. Let's go ahead and activate it and see where it takes us. Uh-oh, space pirates! Okay, so let's go ahead and hop into Hyper real quick, and I'll explain what we need to do in here. So we just want to take these pirates down until there's just one left, and we want to wait for that beam in the center of the room to cycle to its suck phase, so to put it. So yeah, once we get down to that last one, we just want to keep a pillar between you and him. Alright. And once it goes into the suck phase like this, quickly shoot at him. Alright, and in doing that, you just want to shoot one of those things up there that appears, one of those holograms. And then we just got to do that cycle all over again. Yeah, you want to be a little bit careful. You're going to have a lot of space pirates that are going to want to hop into hyper mode almost instantly. Yeah, let's go ahead and take care of this commando. There we go. We'll injure you a little bit. Alright, it's going into the suck phase. No, don't get corrupted. Alright, there we go. Let's go ahead and shoot out another one of those holograms. Alright. Okay, now let's just go ahead. Destroy you. So are you the last one? Nope, we got a commando here as well. Alright, there we go. Just got to make sure I'm shooting on the regular here. So I'm letting that meter get up a little bit too high for my comfort. Okay. Suck phase begins. Let's go ahead and take care of him then. And we're down to just one more hologram left to deal with. Alright, there we go. Destroy you, and then we should have just one pirate left in here. Let's go ahead and injure him a little bit. That way when we have to take care of him, it'll go a lot quicker. Alright, there we go. Let's go ahead and shoot him once that cycle starts. Alright, and then we'll just destroy that last hologram. And boom, just like that, we have taken care of him. And the good thing is, once that cutscene starts, it'll actually take you out of hyper mode too, so that's very nice. So you don't have to worry about dealing with the corruption or anything. Okay, so for defeating all those guys and going through that sequence, check this out. Alright, we have acquired our final beam upgrade in the game, the Nova Beam. So with this, we can actually shoot through objects made of phasite. There's also other things that we can do with it as well that I'll show off here. Well, actually in this video, so it's kind of neat what you can do with it. Okay, so all we need to do is go over here to this phasite panel doorway and get out our X-ray visor, and we can see we got nodes behind the phasite. So let's go ahead and shoot those. There we go. Now activate this thing over here. Just go ahead and turn those things and line them up with the little notches. Yeah, there we go. Very nice. Yeah, I kind of like how this beam looks when it's charging too. Yeah, look at that. How the little orbs spin around it like that. Yeah, that's pretty neat. It's like, unfortunately, it doesn't have the really cool sound effect of the plasma beam, but whatever. It's like, we'll have to deal with it. Okay, so now let's just head over here to this doorway. We'll get out our X-ray visor. That way we can see that node back there and shoot it. And we'll just keep it out. That way we can use this panel over here. There we go. We'll just head on back this way now. Okay, now once we come in here, let's just go ahead and give this thing a quick scan. So your mining drill appears to be stuck. The internal mechanism must be loosened before it will move. Alright, so just need to get out our X-ray visor. Alright, there we go. It's like it wasn't really loosening it as more as it was just destroying it. Alright, if you didn't get the Phazon Leech scan earlier, you can actually get it right here from these guys as well. Okay, so now let's just hop on down this hole. And we'll follow this path along down here. We can actually shoot through these green doors now. Alright, so now that we're out here, hey, look at that, it's the starting area. Very nice. If we head all the way over here, ooh, look at that. We got ourselves an energy cell. I'll be taking that. Alright, so now we are up to 6 energy cells. Okay, that'll also deactivate this panel here. That way we can head on down this way if we like. But we're going to go ahead and keep moving on. We're going to actually backtrack a little bit. Just got to move on through here. And just jump towards that power grip area. There we go. That one can be a little bit awkward to reach. Okay. So now that we're here, we actually want to head over to the other green doorway that we saw in here, which is just right down this little hallway. Door dance. There we go. Okay, now before I do anything, I actually want to head down this way. We'll destroy these guys. Ooh, look at that. We got 800 kills. Very nice. Alright, so now we just want to get out our X-ray visor. And it looks like we got something in there. Hey, there's a Metroid down there. I see you, buddy. It's like, you're not going to surprise me. Alright, so now we just want to come over here to this wall. And as you can see, we got some nodes behind here. Let's go ahead and shoot them. There we go. Yeah, once we step forward, that Metroid's going to pop out. But look at this. Once we lock onto him with our X-ray visor, we can actually target weak points in his body and destroy him like really quickly with our Nova beam. So yeah, I love that. Alright, so now once we head in here, look at that. We got another missile expansion. Alright, beautiful. Now before we leave, we actually want to turn over here because we got another scan that we can get. This is Space Pirate Lore Entry Brio Falls.
Command has received disturbing reports from Brio. Contact with our outpost there has been terminated. A coded blip trend showing Commander Rundis falling in battle to Samus has arrived. Worst of all, the Brionian seed has been demolished. The Hunter's might is great, and she is as efficient as ever when it comes to disrupting our operations. Our spies within the Federation tell us she travels to Elysia soon. We plan on having an appropriate welcoming party in place for her when she arrives. Commander Gore is a very accommodating host.
I like how they even added in the ellipses there. It's like, pfft, that's silly. But yeah, they're the only ones that cared about Rundis dying. It's like, geez, the space pirates are more caring about that. Okay, so once we come out here, we actually have a landing pad here, but we actually can't call forth our ship to land here until we clear this area out. So we just got to melt all these mounds of slag here. There we go. Let's just go ahead and go around the outer perimeter. You don't need to destroy all of these in order to access the landing pad. I just like to. Because it's like, I don't like leaving all this crap here that I can melt. Besides, it's a lot of fun to melt it anyways. There we go. Destroy that canister. And then this last mound over here. Alright, there we go. So let's go ahead and get out of that area, and we'll call our ship down here to land.
Data received.
Alright, beautiful. So now at this point of the game, we're actually at a bit of a crossroad. So now that we have the Nova Beam, we can actually go over to the command center. Yeah, I'll go ahead and show that off real quick. Yeah, we can actually head over here to the command center and go to this area here to disable the defense system. And that'll actually start the Federation assault on the planet. But we don't want to do that just yet, because now that we have the Nova Beam, we can actually go back to all the other planets and areas that we went to, and we can get all the upgrades from there. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and start with that. by hopping on our ship here, and we'll go into that galaxy map. Alright, so yeah, let's just go ahead and pull up that map. And the first area that we're going to go to is actually back over at Elysia, and there's a very important reason for that. So let's head on over there, and we'll make our landing over here at Landing Site A. Alright, and here we are back at Elysia. And the area that I actually want to head to, if you remember back in a previous video, is that map room area. Because yeah, there's a few more things, if you remember, that we could unlock in there. And we actually have everything that we can get in the game to do so. Alright, let's just go ahead and blast through these guys. Screw attack! Oh, dang it. Actually didn't hit him. Oh, well, at least he didn't run into me. Okay, so let's go ahead and use these panels here. Make our way up top. Just like that. Alright, just move on through here. And we'll take that little sky tram. We'll take it on over to Eastern Skytown. Alright, here we are. So let's just go ahead and get moving on through here then. Yeah, thankfully we don't have any phasoids to deal with this, or phasoids to deal with this time around. Yeah, once you destroy them, they're gone for good, so that's rather nice. Alright, just head on through here then. And access that lift. Yeah, thankfully this is the last time that we'll have to come here to Eastern Skytown. Unfortunately, this will be the last time that we'll be in Skytown altogether, though. So that's a little bit sad. This is one of my favorite areas in the game, so being done with it is, I don't know, it's a little bit on the sad side. But it's kind of nice to see that we're actually getting through the game, though. Okay, so let's jump on down. And this time we're actually going to go through this doorway over here. Alright, and we'll just screw attack across. A lot easier that way. Okay, so here we are in the map room. Let's start things off by heading up this way, because we got a couple things up here that we can activate. Let's start off with this one right here. Ooh, check this out. Aether information has been added into our logbook. Yeah, we'll check that out here in a second. For now, though, let's head on over this way, and we'll see what this one has for us. Hey, check that out. We have Talon 4 information in our logbook now. Very neat. So yeah, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and head into our logbook and we'll check out those 2 entries. So you just want to go over here under research, just scroll on down, and yeah, there we go. Let's start off with planet Aether. Satellite information shows that Aether is slowly recovering from a cataclysmic event. A stellar object struck the planet with an incredible force, burning Aether's fertile plains and destroying the lush forests covering her surface. The planet's own energy supply, once torn in two by the impact, is now stable. The inhabitants of the world, the starborn Luminoth, have begun the long task of mending Aether. I kind of like that. Seeing all that information, kind of like a little bit of update on what's happening at Aether. That's pretty neat. Alright, let's go ahead and check out Talon 4's entry. Talon 4 appears to be a utopia for biological life, containing an oxygen-rich and hospitable atmosphere. The planet is home to countless species of flora and fauna. Satellite scans detect numerous structures on the planet's surface, with closer examination revealing many of these structures to be of Chozo origin. Talon 4's scar, the result of a celestial body impacting the planet's surface decades ago, is still visible. Satellite scans are unable to determine the extent of the original damage, but the planet appears to have recovered from any negative effects of the object's impact. Yeah, that one unfortunately doesn't have an update on it. It's just information that we already knew about the planet. Alright. So with that done, let's go ahead and hop up this way. And we'll just access this other morph ball tunnel over here. So we got a couple more bomb slots that we can activate. Hey, check this out. We have downloaded additional map beta for Skytown. Unfortunately, that's kind of useless to us, though, since we got all the upgrades here. But it's nice to have regardless. Alright. I think that's everything over here. Yeah, it looks like it. Just have all these other planets that we can't see information on. Alright. So with that done, if we head down this way, all the way to the bottom, look at that, we have a phasite plate down here. We get out our X-ray visor, we can see we got something behind it. Let's go ahead and shoot it. Ooh, what's this? That's rather mysterious. Let's go ahead and head up here. Oop, let's not fall down, obviously. Yeah, let's just go ahead and see what this hand scanner does here. Ooh, check that out. We have unlocked additional map data for the pirate homeworld. It's like, that's rather interesting. It's like the Chozo knew about that pirate homeworld from the beginning. It's like, that's rather weird. Alright, so now we just need to head back to our ship. Yeah, I was just thinking when I was doing like test plays for this, that it'd be really interesting if they added a like if they did an HD update or like a Switch update for this game in the future. I think it'd be kind of cool if they took some of those planets in that room that you couldn't scan and like added some other information in there. I think that would be rather neat. It's like you could get scans on other planets that you've explored in previous games. Like, that'd be really cool if you could get like SR-388 information or some like more information on planet Zebes. It's like, I don't know, I just like little things like that would be really neat if they did in the future. Okay. So yeah, thankfully there's just no enemies to get in your way here. So we can just make our way all the way back here to this sky tram and take it on back. Alrighty. Nothing else to really say here. We're just going to be heading on back to the ship. Yeah, last time that we get to enjoy the music and atmosphere of this place. But yeah, if we actually check the map now, I might as well show that off. If we check the map now, since we downloaded some data for this planet, yeah, I see all these little X's here. That's where an item would be. If it's an item that we didn't collect, it would show up as a solid white dot. So yeah, if we actually scan all the way around here, you can see we got everything on this planet. So yeah, nothing else to do but to get heading on out of here then. Yeah, it's kind of funny that you have to come all the way back here with the Nova Beam just to do that one last thing. It's like that's the only thing that you do on the planet with this thing. Alright. Just gotta go back out here. And back out to our ship. But before we get flying anywhere, I'm gonna go ahead and hop on there. We're gonna throw down a save real fast. Alright, and there we are. So with the Nova Beam now in our possession, where should we go next? Well, we're going to have to find out in the next video, so stay tuned for more Metroid Prime 3 Corruption.